Imagine fighting for years, hiding on a remote island, not knowing the war ended ages ago. While many know of hero Onoda, there was actually another soldier, Teruo Nakamura, who held out even longer. As the last Japanese soldier to surrender, Nakamura remained in the jungles of Morotai Island in Indonesia until 1974, 29 years after World War II officially ended. And that's exactly where I'm headed next, Morotai Island, to explore the incredible history and also the gorgeous beaches. Let's dive in. Good morning. Sorry for my face, it's red, it's sleepy, it's early morning. Okay, it's like 7:40, but I woke up early because I'm going to Morotai Island, to the city called Daruba. So there is like a speedboat service. The ticket costs 155,000 rupees. Not expensive because it's a big distance. Traveling to remote places like Morotai is great adventure, but it comes with some uncertainty. Before my trip, I wanted to do three things: to check out the historical sites of the island, to go island hopping in the bay, and to go and spend some time on Rao Island, as it looked really promising. In the morning of my departure, I thought I would not be able to go all the way to Rao, as it seemed to be too expensive. I was quoted 4 million rupees, or about $250 for a boat to take me there and back from Daruba, which is way out of my budget. But then I met an awesome guy on the speedboat. Alright, I made it to Morotai, so welcome to Daruba, Morotai Island. I don't have anything booked yet. I met a guy on the speedboat. He works at a hotel or like a guest house or something, and then I told him I want someone to take me around the island, so I think I will check out the place with him, because most of the accommodation options are not online, but once you are here you have a lot of options. You can just like go around and have a look. I just need a place with Wi-Fi because I don't have a SIM card, but anyway, I will just go to a hotel, like a guest house, put my stuff down, and we will go and explore the island. Alright, it's a little tight, but that's alright, yeah. I don't want to bore you with the details. I checked out two places. One was full, the other one had rooms, but the Wi-Fi wasn't working. So I went to a third place and that was okay. But I actually ended up leaving Morotai Island this day. I just didn't know this yet. Finally, I am settled. The room is simple, but it's the same everywhere. So, alright, I'm on my way to check out some museums and also some other sites that, for example, the tank and some other historical relics on the World War. Okay, so the first stop today is the World War Museum. It's just outside the city. Here are some armored vehicles like tanks and all that, and there are two buildings actually. There's a museum for the historical artifacts. The history of Morotai Island is fascinating. Morotai Island may look like a tropical paradise today, but during World War II it played a critical role. In 1944, Allied forces invaded Morotai to use it as a strategic base for launching air and naval attacks across the Pacific. With its location between the Philippines and New Guinea, Morotai allowed Allied forces to cut off Japanese supply lines and push further into Southeast Asia. The island became a major launch point for liberation missions in the Philippines, marking it as a vital piece in the Pacific campaign. Actually, outside the museum, so like the museum grounds, seem to be a little bit like neglected. There's not much tourism here, not many visitors, and actually there's not much information in English, so they have some like posters and pictures with some, you know, some descriptions, but yeah, it's all in Indonesian, so I can't really understand most of these, but still there are like models, lots of photos, and there are some artifacts as well, I guess, things that people found around the jungles, like these guns, for example. I've heard that there are lots of wrecks, planes and boats, ships mostly, under the water as well, but most of them are in deep water, so I think you have to be like an advanced scuba diver to go check out those, so I can't really do that. I'm only an open water diver, so yeah, I'm gonna miss those, but there are lots of other things to see, so I'm going to check out what's on the surface. Morotai Island is famous for Teruo Nakamura, a Japanese soldier who didn't know that the war has ended, and then he just like kept hiding in the jungle for many years to come after the war. So that's like a famous story. I've heard a similar story somewhere in the Philippines as well, but here he's kind of like a local legend or something. There's actually a waterfall named after him because locals say that he used to drink from the water of the waterfall and he used to hide behind the jungle that's in that area. So I'm going to check it out today. That's in another direction outside the city. We came for lunch. I want to invite my friend, his name is Refli. I met him on the way here from Tobelo at the speedboat. He is from Morotai Island, but actually he's from the island of Rau, where I wanted to go, and he's actually asking his friends or something about speedboat to take me there. Maybe there's a tiny hope I can make it in like 2-3 days, but anyway, he's so nice. He takes me around. We went to the museum together and he doesn't want to accept money, so I want to invite him for lunch and I will give him something for gasoline at least. So this is a simple warung. We are going to eat grilled chicken, which is simple but it's great everywhere. You can't really go wrong with that. And yeah, they have this like sambal, I'm sure it's like the local chili sauce all over Indonesia. The country is kind of famous for that. And yeah, with rice it's gonna be a filling meal and I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. I hope you can hear me. Maybe the wind is a little too strong. Alright, the audio here is quite bad, so I use this voiceover to tell you my big news. Briefly, the guy I met at the speedboat found a friend who was heading to Rau Island on his motorbike and he agreed to take me with him. So I was about to spend 2 hours on this motorbike plus about 20 minutes on a small boat. But before heading to Rau, we went into the jungle to check out a waterfall that was named after the Japanese soldier. By the way, the nearby village is also called Nakamura village because this is the area where Teruo Nakamura was hiding. Okay, it's good it's not raining, because even though it's super sunny, it's still muddy. Can't... Oh my god, what a ride. We are deep in the jungle, deep in the Morotai countryside, because yeah, that was like a half an hour motorbike ride. So yeah, we are in the jungle and somewhere here there's a waterfall. So okay, it's down there, sorry. It's the other way. It's not that impressive at the moment. It's probably because of the lack of rain. I'm like super lucky with the weather in this regard. There's very little rain since I arrived to North Maluku, but I think when it's rainy, this waterfall, these rocks are, I guess, full of water. But it's still the whole area, this like jungle setting is really cool. This is called Nakamura waterfall. According to local sources, the Japanese soldier Teruo Nakamura was hiding in the jungle in this area. He used to come here and drink water from this waterfall. I don't know if that is true, but it is a jungly area, so I can imagine and I can believe that he was hiding somewhere here. It has such historical significance, and that's true for the whole island, for the whole region. There's so many artifacts that you can see here, so if you like history, this part of history, then yeah, this is the place for you. Alright, actually we still have a long way to go, so I think we will just get back on the road, and then I hope we can reach Wayabula in, I don't know, hopefully in an hour or maybe 90 minutes. I'm not sure. We will see. I can't tell you how hot it is here. Wow, it is crazy, but we are on the road again, even though it is like this. Next stop hopefully is gonna be Wayabula town. That's where the port is. From there, I think it's just a quick, maybe 10 minutes boat ride to Posi, which is our final destination for today. Oh my god, I don't know how long it was. I didn't really check the time. My phone is in my pocket. At the end of this road, I can already see the sea. Oh, so good to walk a little bit, even with my bags, because sitting too much. But check the water. Even here, there's a small island, and I think that is Rao over there. So yeah, this is our boat. Not sure about logistics, because I think there will be other passengers too, but this is a tiny boat. Okay, I think we're going to manage somehow. There will be 3 passengers and the boatman, so yeah, in a second we'll be on our way. Alright, I made it. I am in Posi village on Rao Island, and wow, what a beach. This village has an awesome beach, but the sun is about to go down. It is like 5:20 or something. So yeah, I will go around the village, and I will go around the island a little bit tomorrow morning before I set out on an island hopping trip. Now we'll look for accommodation. Okay, so we're just walking to homestay, I guess, because I think he organized something by phone. Interestingly, I saw one building with a sign that says homestay, and it looked closed. I don't know, but anyway, there's something for sure. Anyway, I wanted to say, if you ever venture into uncharted territories, I mean places like Rao Island, or you know, just like more remote islands where there's no commercial accommodation, you can just talk to the locals, and then usually they can arrange with the chief of the village, can give you a place to stay. So it turns out there's like a guest house. It's called homestay. Looks quite nice. It's surprising, and then it's actually right behind the beach. It's pretty cool because the beach is very pretty. It only costs 150,000 rupees, which is a bargain. It's really awesome. It's right behind the beach. So yeah, I'm pretty happy how this day turned out after all, because I wasn't sure I can make it over to Rao Island, as I mentioned before. I'm very happy I met Refli, the guy from the speedboat from Tobelo, and then he could organize someone, his friend, to take me here by motorbike, so it was quite long, but yeah, that's the journey, that's the kind of adventure I'm looking for on these trips. I will have a rest, and then tomorrow I will explore the island a little bit before we set out on the island hopping adventure. So I don't know if I'm gonna end the video here. If I will, thank you for checking out this video, thank you for watching. Stay tuned because some amazing islands are coming from the trip tomorrow. If the weather is right, you will blow your mind, I guarantee that, because especially Tobelo Island is mind-blowingly beautiful. So stay tuned, have an awesome day, and see you in the next video.